Hello, and welcome back to another episode of the WPS podcast. That is Why People Suck. I'm Celia, and I'm joined by my co host, best friend, and sister, Alejandra.
Hi, everyone. Glad to be back for another episode where we call out all the ways people are super annoying and talk about what we can actually do about it. We say it so you don't have to. Today's episode is all about haters. And before we get started, I just want to make sure that we are all on the same page on what a hater really is. So, the Google definition is a person who greatly dislikes a specific person or thing, or a negative or critical person. So, do you want to give us, Celia, what your definition of a hater is?
Yeah, I think we can all probably agree that a hater is someone who just doesn't support you, someone that is always negative about you or your plans or the people in your life, just someone who just altogether brings negative vibes, I think. And maybe you might think this person is a friend too, and they just prove over and over again that they're just not in your corner.
Yeah, exactly. Just basically somebody who doesn't actually support you. Like they call themselves your friend, but they're not really because they're not supporting things that are important to you.
Yeah, exactly. And sometimes haters can be strangers too, but we'll get into that too as we talk about the examples, I think. But yeah, I guess to get started, we can discuss people who just are not supportive when you're excited about something in your life or something that you're doing or life milestones that you're reaching when you think, oh, they'll be happy for me. And then they just say negative things or just aren't supportive in any way or give you backhanded compliments, things like that, that just make you feel like, wow, you just really hate me, don't you?
Yeah, or you just are so unhappy with your life that you can't be happy for me, which is selfish, honestly. That just makes you a hater.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, I think the most common example that I can think of is like getting engaged and like when you're getting ready for your wedding, like you really like you want people to be happy for you and like super excited for your wedding and like ask you things about your wedding. And I definitely had people that like were invited to the wedding and like never asked me a single thing about the wedding. And it was just like very clear that they just didn't really care that much that it was happening. And it was like, well, you're definitely a hater. You're hating on me and you're not like, you're kind of bringing me down. I mean, like, you know what I mean? Like, you should try to be excited for somebody if you actually care about them. But if you aren't excited for them when something big is happening, then obviously you don't care about them.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that is so rude. And I totally feel for you because I've also had the same thing happen to me. And it just really sucks
Mhm.
because it's your moment and you're supposed to be receiving all the love and care and support during this important time. I actually fell out with someone I was friends with during my engagement, or bridal era, I guess I'll call it, because she just was so not excited for me. And she said a lot of things like they weren't like outright mean, right? But they just have this tone of like hatefulness. Like, for example, one thing she said, it was like, oh, wow, it's just like everyone's getting married now, huh? And in my mind, I had never thought anything like negative about her, but like the rage sometimes, like you get so angry when people are just so mean and not supportive. Like she should have been like, wow, that's amazing. I'm so happy for you. But like she said that. And in my mind, I'm thinking, well, everyone except you, because she wasn't even close. And she had been with her boyfriend for a long time, which, first of
Uh,
all, I had never like even thought about or said anything negative about it. I was like, this is your life. I'm happy for whatever you're doing. But then that just like came out in my mind. I did not say it. Maybe I should have. I don't know, listeners, what do you think? Should I have said something? Anyways, I ended up cutting her out of my life, but for that and like other reasons during this time. But yeah, that is just so rude. And what you're saying too, like people who just don't ask you anything about it or like show any sort of like joy for you, that's terrible because I'm always so happy for my friends and people in my life, even people who aren't that close to me. I'm like, that's great. I want people to be happy. And it's
Mhm.
just so terrible when others can't do that for you.
Yeah, also, like, that comment that she made, like, maybe she didn't mean it to be that way, but the fact is that she's saying, like, basically, "Oh, like, it's just another wedding." Like, it's
Mhm.
not, "Oh, this isn't even special because, like, everyone's getting married," and it's like, well, yeah, everyone could be getting married, but it's still special to me, like, it doesn't matter that 50 other friends are also getting married.
Yeah, yeah,
So, yeah, I totally get that. That's like a very it's like undercutting your excitement because everyone else is getting married too, so, oh my gosh.
yeah. And it wasn't true, though. Not everyone else was getting married. This was my moment, so
Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I didn't know anybody else at the time that was also getting married, so I don't know, but
yeah, it's
odd
just
comment to make.
some of these people could just be so jealous in your life, and you never even realize that until something important happens to you, like you get a promotion or
Mhm.
you buy a home or, yeah, like we said, getting married, getting engaged, moving to a new country, whatever it is that you're excited about, and they just have to come in with a negative comment or something that is like, "Oh, but how I could never do that, like, that's so brave," you know? But, like, saying it in an underhanded way.
Yeah. Yeah, nothing like a big moment for someone to happen that brings out all the haters, like, that's when you know, like, something good happening to you is what brings out the haters,
Yeah, yeah.
unfortunately, but that's when you really see people's true colors, I guess.
When you're succeeding in
Mhm.
everything, like, the other day, a friend of mine was saying that, well, she had started a business and she has her Instagram. And a lot of people in her life, like, follow it, but never like anything. Like, they'll see the story, so she clearly knows, like, they're online or they're posting other things,
Mhm.
but they never like anything that she posts on her business,
Mhm.
and that's just not the kind of friend I am. Like, I sometimes don't even look closely at what it is if I don't have time, but I'll like it, I'll comment,
Yeah.
something. Be supportive to people in your life, it's really not that hard. And I've seen so many Instagram videos about people talking about this, how like strangers tend to support you more than like people in your life. And that's so sad. Like, why do we have to be jealous? Like, we can
Yeah.
all just support one another, help each other, and ask questions. Like, if you are jealous because you want that for you, like, instead of being a hater, you know, support, but also be like, "Well, give me some advice because I want to maybe do something cool with my life." You don't have to stew in your own hate.
Yeah, seriously. Yeah, that's a really big one though, like, people not liking your stuff, and you know that they're clearly seeing it, and they're just, like, not liking it, not resharing or reposting or whatever, but, like, yeah, I do the same thing as you where I'm like, "Oh, if I see one of my friends has posted something," sometimes I don't have time to look through all the pictures, but I still like it.
Mhm.
Or if they're like, "Share this for whatever," I'll share it.
Yeah,
I totally will.
yeah,
Yeah.
takes 2 seconds.
I know it doesn't take anything away from your life is the thing. It's like, I don't even get that energy like, "Oh, I'm not gonna do that because it's gonna take away from me." How is it taking away from you to be supportive of somebody else? It's not gonna make you less successful.
Yeah, no, totally. And I just think sometimes when I see that behavior over and over again, then I'm like, "Okay, clearly you don't care for me the way I care for you," and then I'm just gonna stop liking your stuff too.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's a two-way street here.
Yeah, like, I remember also one time, like, something I don't remember what it was. I think I was like, oh, I had gotten a new phone, but it wasn't a new phone, it was like an older version of a phone, but it was new for me, and I was so excited, and then someone was like, "But that's not a new phone, that's, like, 2 years old," and I was like, "Okay, well, that made me feel really bad because I was so excited about my new phone, that I had paid for myself and, like, I'd gotten on my own, and
Yeah.
I was so excited about it, and I was like, 'Oh, I'm sorry that it's not, like, the newest version, but that's I don't care about having the newest version, I needed a new phone, and I was so happy and excited to finally have a new phone that worked better, and then this person was just like, "Well, that's not even a new phone." It's like,
Uh, so rude,
I
yeah,
know, it's like
hater.
and I remember that made me feel really bad.
Aw,
Yeah.
no, that's so mean. I liked your phone. I don't remember it, but I'm sure I did.
I'm sure you did. You probably were
Yeah,
like, "Yay, you got a new phone."
yeah, totally. And like, another example of that is another friend was telling me when she bought her house. So I finally was able to go visit her because she lives in a different city. And when I got there, I was like, "Oh my God, I love your house. It's so pretty." And I was like commenting and looking at everything, right?
Mm.
Because I like to do that and just like be
Yeah.
nice about it. Cause honestly, her house is awesome. But she was saying that some of her friends had to come over and they don't even have houses, but they were like, oh, I would change this or do, I would redo the kitchen or blah, blah, blah. And she was like, excuse me, you don't even have a house. Like, say something nice. Like, you just come in here and criticize it. What's
Yeah.
the matter with you?
Yeah, that's so weird. Why in the world would anybody comment like that? Like, that's such a strange thing to do, especially when you don't even know. Also, this person just bought a house. Like, they're probably not going to be able to make any updates at the moment, you know? It's kind of expensive to buy a house, so you kind of have to wait.
Mhm.
And then that's like very similar. It's like they're just undercutting the person's joy
Yeah.
for reasons. I don't know, because you're a hater. That's it.
Yeah.
Because you're a hater.
Like, that is one form of being a hater where you are pretending to, like, give advice or something, but you're actually criticizing.
Totally backhanded compliments. Yeah.
Mhm.
Like, oh, wait, you actually look really good in this picture, also.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Yeah. Or like, "Oh, wow, you finally graduated." Like,
Yeah.
what is the finally all about? Just be
Yeah.
happy.
Right. Just, yeah, like those little things. It's just like so, it irks you.
Mhm.
Yeah. I don't know. I wish that there was a way. Like, I'm not one of those people that can come back with a comeback really fast. Like, I'll think about it later and I'm like, dang, I should have said that to really put them in their place. Or like, like sometimes I just feel like flicking people in the face when they say stuff like that. Like, come back to orbit, come back to reality.
Yeah. No, totally, me too. 'Cause sometimes I just, like, lie in bed thinking, "Man, I should have said this."
Yeah. Make it acceptable to flick people in the face when they're being haters. Can
Yeah.
we do that?
Yeah, we should. Actually, this reminds me of, that actress Kristen Chenoweth? I think that's how you
Oh, yeah.
pronounce her last
Yeah.
name.
Uh-huh.
She was
She's
on
so funny.
Yeah, she is, and actually, she might have some good advice on this, what you're talking about. I saw this clip from the late night show with James Corden, I think she was on, and she was like, "Oh, yeah, when people are rude to me or, like, being hateful, I just look at them and say, 'I forgive you.'"
She would. She would say that. I could see her doing that.
Well, how great is that? Because look, you're taking the high road here. You come out looking like a wonderful angel person that you are.
Mhm.
And then you're also making them feel bad and make them angry too. And be like, you owe me an apology. Like, make it very clear that they're being hateful and rude.
Yeah, that's actually a really polite way of flicking somebody in the face.
Yeah.
I like that.
You can also be mean, I think. I mean,
Yeah.
like, what is wrong with you?
Yeah.
Just just straight up say that. Like, "Are
Mhm.
you okay? You seem mentally unstable right now." Your comment was just not okay.
Yeah, seriously.
But then, yeah, that's like talking to I guess that could apply obviously to like haters that that have like basically betrayed you, people in your life that you think are in your corner, but also to strangers. Because we were talking about how that can also be the case. Obviously, people who don't know you for whatever reason are haters. And this especially happens nowadays when we're all like on social media and on the internet. Man, you see so many internet trolls and so many hateful comments on things, even on something that you're like, there is no way someone could think about something negative about this. But no,
Mhm.
somebody has to have a problem because they're jealous. I think that's what it is. Everyone's just so jealous, so angry with their own lives. They have to hate on people who are happy.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I think that's the only p plausible explanation.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you don't have any more examples, I actually dug up a few examples that I wanted to talk about because they were so funny that I was like, "Oh, we should totally talk about these," and, like, dissect what do we think was really going on in these people's minds.
Oh, yeah. Let's do that.
Let's
Sounds
dive
great.
in. Okay, so all of these are true stories that, they're from the internet. They're not people that I know and not anything that has happened to me. But okay, so the first one is a coworker created a shared Google Doc titled Concerns about someone and added bullet points every time they laughed too loudly, which
Uh-huh.
is kind of confusing because it's like, so I guess every time this person that they didn't like laugh too loudly, they would just add a new bullet point of things that annoyed them. You think that's what that means?
I think so. Yeah, it's like keeping tabs on someone
Oh,
for
yeah, like, "You made me mad right now, so now I'm gonna come up with a new thing that annoys me about you?"
yeah,
Or is it just, like, every time they laugh too loud, they're like, "Another another bullet point," like, another, like, check mark kinda thing? I don't
probably.
know.
It
Yeah.
sounds like this person just never has fun and has a miserable life, so they're jealous of this person who can have fun.
Yeah, who's just, like, a really fun, bubbly person, that's what it sounds like to me.
Mm,
Petty. So petty.
hater.
Yeah. Here's another one, this one's good. Someone commented, "Weird flex, but okay," on a post about their friend graduating. Like, you just talked about this.
Oh, yeah, like, why would how is there anything negative about that? Like, yeah, be happy for your friend.
Also, why would you not post about you graduating? It's a milestone. It's a huge milestone.
It is, yeah, and if that's a joke, I think you just need to make it clear, like, "LOL, JK," or I don't know, maybe that still sounds hateful, but yeah, why even comment something like that?
I don't know. The only thing I can think of is like everyone in the class was graduating, and this person is only friends with people in their graduating class. So they're all commenting, and it was kind of a joke.
Yeah, but
Weird.
the
Like we're
joke
all
is
doing
not
it.
clear,
Yeah, it's not. It's not. It's
so
just hater behavior for sure.
mhm,
Because now that comment is just there. And
yeah,
then other people can see it and they may not be in on the joke. And that's just kind of like rude on
yeah,
this person's happy post.
mhm,
Yeah, that person sucks. Okay.
definitely.
All right. So the third one, a roommate hit another roommate's plant because it was thriving too much and making theirs look bad.
Jealous, hater.
100% so jealous. Why are you so insane? That is crazy. That is actually the easiest thing to be like, hey, what are you doing to your plant? Can you help me with mine?
Yeah,
Or just like put it next to the other one. I don't know. Maybe it's not getting enough sunlight.
mhm.
That's so weird.
That is so weird.
Yeah. What a, imagine having to live with that person. Ugh, that sucks.
Oh, yeah, kick him out.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, this one's good too. Someone Venmo requested $2 after splitting fries because you ate too much or you ate more.
Wow, that is so petty.
$2. Like if the fries were like $100, I might be like, no, you kind of owe me a little more.
Yeah,
But even then,
that is an
wow.
exaggeration. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that's
ridiculous.
crazy. I know someone who had this happen to them kind of where like they had bought concert tickets and it was expensive. It was a very good show. And the person ended up getting sick and couldn't go. And she was like, hey, I will give you my ticket so that you can go with someone else. And like, you don't even have to pay me for my ticket, but I can't go. I'm sick.
Mhm.
And the person didn't end up finding anybody else or like didn't even ask somebody else. Or I don't know if they just didn't have any other friends. I honestly don't know. This person was crazy. So anyway, she then, after the concert happened and she didn't even end up going on her own, Venmos the girl that was sick and had bought the tickets for both of them.
Mhm.
She Venmo requests money back for her tickets. So like
Oh,
she requested that the person who got sick pay her back because she couldn't go to the show.
okay, no, that's insane.
It's insane. What? Oh my
What
gosh.
the heck?
Like you
Yeah,
could have sold those tickets also.
absolutely. No,
She
that's
gave her the ticket and she was like, just go without me. Give it to one of your
yeah,
friends and you don't have to pay me back. And
yeah,
instead she turns around and is like, actually, I'm not gonna go. And I'm actually gonna I'm just gonna then ask you to pay me for my ticket
yeah.
because I didn't get to go. That's insane behavior.
No, that is insane.
Yeah. Okay, and then the last one, a person left a 3-star review for a wedding they attended as a guest.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, absolute hater behavior. Where did they even leave this review? I'm just so confused. Why would you?
Yeah, I don't know. Like, you know, when people who used to have, well, I guess everybody still has a wedding website, but like you used to be able to leave comments. I'm wondering if
Oh my.
that's like they left a comment and they were
Yeah.
like, 3 stars, your wedding was average. Why would you even do that?
Yeah, that really sucks. Okay, I hope
Hater.
this bride and groom or groom's brides, whatever, cut this person off. Like, what
Yeah,
is wrong with them?
I would think so.
Or just hold on to them until they have their wedding and then leave them a review and then cut them off. Being
RSVP,
so petty.
RSVP, yes. Don't show up. leave a 3-star review.
Or 2.
Or
Go
2.
lower,
Go
like
0.
Cardi B.
0 stars.
Love it.
Yes. Oh my gosh. That is the I go to hell. Is that what she said?
Yeah, she's like,
Oh my
"Oh, when
gosh.
people go low, you don't go higher," like Michelle Obama said or something. She's like, "Oh, no. I go low. I take it to hell." I love
I love her.
Cardi B.
Also love her. She's awesome.
She is awesome, honestly, but it's true, just haters, man. I love how she was like, "Oh, thank you to all the haters who listen to my albums to make fun of it, cause that's still numbers."
Yeah,
Like,
exactly. She's like, you can make fun of me all you want.
yeah.
I'm getting this award anyway."
Yeah, no, that's awesome. I think that's good. Just like
Mhm.
keep living your life. Know that these haters, like their life obviously sucks. It has all to do with jealousy and it's not on you. Like you keep doing you, be happy and cut them off. Honestly, there's no need to have negative people in your life or people who just aren't in your corner, especially people who are actually actively trying to sabotage your life and make you feel bad for things. I just can't stand people who make you feel bad for things you like or love. Like if you start anything, like you're starting a sport or exercise or things, and they're like, "Oh, that must be nice. I don't have time to do that." Or like, "Do you know how hard it is? Like, you'll never get a six pack," or whatever it is that you're trying to do. Just like,
Yeah.
why? Just don't
Yeah.
say anything if the only thing you can come up with is something negative then. I don't know what to tell you. You're just a hater.
Yeah, you are just a hater, and I think it's also important to just kind of wrap your head around the fact that people are not allowed to make you feel unhappy or to steal your joy or be a joy vampire, as they call them. They're not allowed to do that. And if you want to put them in their place, you are absolutely in the right. You can do that. You should do that. And if they don't listen, cut them off. Just
Yeah.
do it.
Mhm. Oh,
Don't.
yeah. And what you just said now, like, reminded me of another thing that I can't stand with, like, haters. They can't let someone else have the spotlight.
Mhm.
Like, no matter what good thing you say, like, if you're in a group setting, you might tell a story of an accomplishment, and then they have to come in with something that they've done or
Yeah,
just,
one
like,
up
one
you.
up you.
Mhm.
That's just not good energy to have in your life either. Just, like,
Yeah.
why make everything a competition?
Yeah.
This is something I just don't understand, again, going back to the wedding thing, like, I feel like I noticed so many true friendships and not real friendships during that milestone of my life. I feel like that's probably the only big thing I've had, like, lately. And then I was just like, "Yeah, if you can't be happy for me, then I'm not gonna have you around because I've been happy for you with a lot of
Mhm.
your own milestones, and then you're just not showing up for me in the same way, like, you're a hater."
Yeah. Yeah, and that's exactly what it is. They're being haters because they're not the center of attention when it's somebody's wedding. That's why it's so common to have people like you fall out with people when you're engaged or getting married because I that is like the ultimate you're in the spotlight and not them.
Mhm.
So yeah, I think that's why that's a very common example.
It is, yeah. But
Mhm.
then again, like you were saying also, like, graduations,
Mhm.
getting a home, getting
Yeah.
promoted, doing well in your career, or, like, making a big shift in your life.
Mhm.
Probably also having kids. I haven't had kids, but I feel like
Mhm.
that's also another hard time.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
It does suck, but the important thing is, like you were saying, you don't need to keep that energy around you, and you can always find great people. I love that quote that says, like, "You still haven't met all the people that are gonna love you in this
Mm.
life," and I love that. Every time someone
Oh, yeah.
disappoints me or is, like, a hater in my life, I'm like, "Whatever, I'll get rid of you. Someone better is coming along. I know it. I'm gonna have my
Yeah.
village and community, and I'm gonna be a villager in a community for someone else too."
Yeah.
And yeah,
Oh, I love that.
haters gonna hate.
Yep, haters gonna hate, but I love that. I love that quote. That's really awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. But listeners, we wanna know what hater stories do you have? I'm sure there's some really crazy stories out there. We would love to hear them.
Yeah. Please let us know. And remember to follow us at the WPS podcast so you can comment and like, share your support. We'll support you back.
Absolutely.
No haters here.
Nope.
And DM us with your stories. We'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for joining us for another episode of the WPS podcast, and we'll see you next time. We said it so you didn't have to.
Bye. See you next time.